Hi, welcome back to Udaya. I am Cheri Ray, and this segment is called Two Balls and a Bark. I'm gonna make two different types of balls and a chocolate bark with this beautiful medley. Can you see this? Cashews and raisins and almonds and hazelnuts. We'll put that on the top of the bark. And then this is what I consider to be flour. So in another one of my segments, I talk about cookies, and my mom and I making cookies all the time together. So certain things bind your cookies together. Binders would be dates. They're sticky and they hold things together. Pumpkin seeds, that's like flour. Almond, I made this almond butter, so it's just simply blending almonds together and adding either coconut oil or sesame oil, whatever you'd like, cinnamon and salt, and vanilla, Madagascar vanilla. And then over here are some gojis, and right here is a tahini. So gonna be tahini, goji, date, pumpkin seed, almond, honey, superfood ball. Over here, it's going to be lucuma or lucma. If you're from Peru, you'll know how to say it. And this is an amazing superfood. It's an anti-inflammatory, a wound healer, a skin healer. It's so healthy for you. A tissue rejuvenator. It rejuvenates your tissue when you're healing your skin. So that's lucuma or lucma if you're Peruvian, with honey, almonds, coconuts, plums dried into prunes, and pistachios, and a little rose. And we can roll it in sesame, we can roll it in cacao, and we can roll it in nuts. So I'm gonna do many different rolls after I've made the balls. And then right down the middle is our sweet maple syrup honey combination, cacao. This is cacao in its natural state. That's how it comes. Balinese cacao I love the most. It's soft and sweet like the people. Where other cacaos, Ecuadorian cacaos, they're richer and they're peaty, like a deep, rich scotch. This is much sweeter and softer, this cacao. And when you grind it up, it looks like that. That's the original form of chocolate. We're gonna revisit that. So let's start with our first ball on the left. We're gonna come over here, grab our bowl, and we're gonna use all of these goji berries. Look at them, they're beautiful. It is literally a cup, 1 cup of goji berries, 12 dates, big ones, a cup of pumpkin seeds, a cup of almond butter, and a cup of honey. We're just gonna blend it all together. I love, once again, you guys know I love to use my hands. The best. Boom. And then finally, a little bit of tahini. It's just gonna add another level and an element of richness to the ball. And the reason I wanted to do these balls first as a superfood ball, because I'm a woman and I really love maca. Maca is an estrogen balancer. A female balancer, really helps with premenstrual syndrome on your cycle. And so I'm gonna use, this is gonna make easily, it's gonna make about 25 balls. So per ball, I would use, I'm gonna put it in my hand so I can measure it with you guys. Boom. Each ball, I want a teaspoon. So I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I would just do 1 teaspoon per ball. So 25 teaspoons, I already know because I've made these so much. And then I'm gonna start working it together with my hands. So much fun. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do is make balls, because when I'm traveling, they're so easy to travel with. I make them all the time. They are actually almost the perfect consistency. This is crazy. They are perfect. But I'm gonna add some superfood, okay? I've already added a couple superfoods right here, but I'm gonna add a green, Vitamineral green superfood, exactly the same amount as I added of the maca. And this is gonna turn it into the most powerful superfood ball ever. So watch my hand, right there. That is easily 3/4 cup. Now I've just made the healthiest ball to take with me on the go. You can't buy this. You can't buy this. People are not putting this kind of product into their balls. I do, because I want to be healthy. I want to be able to travel around the world and eat my own food and carry it with me. There it is. Look at the consistency. See that? It's perfect. So a superfood ball, it's so amazing. Now you can roll this. I brought these little sesame seeds. I brought options of what you can roll things in. Sesame seeds, cacao, or coconut. Okay? You can roll them in anything. You can roll them back in this little nut medley over here that I already showed you at the beginning. And so once you get your hands clean, which is going to be a little challenging, but I love it. I love getting dirty with these balls. Just grab a little bit and know that this superfood ball, you need one of these balls. One. People eat 2 and 3, and you don't need to eat that many. It's just too much. It's just such a powerful food. And let's say we wanted to roll them like that. Roll them up. And what if I wanted to dust them in a sesame? What if I wanted to dust them in chocolate? What if I wanted to dust it in nuts? Look at that. It's so beautiful. Boom. And right there is the most glorious superfood ball. Boom. I'm gonna flip this over so you can just take a look at them while I make other balls. I forgot to add the salt. This is an option, guys. Salt and cinnamon are options. So I am gonna add a little bit of salt. This is a tablespoon for that recipe is gonna be perfect. And I'm gonna add the cinnamon. Exactly, same thing, a tablespoon again. And you can never overdo it. It's so delicious, cinnamon and salt. So I'm gonna set this to the side. This is a perfect batter. This is like your cookie batter, but it's such a healthier cookie. It's a superfood cookie. I mean, this is all you need. Boom, with a fresh squeezed juice in the morning, grab a ball and go. And you will not be hungry at all. There's so much food in there. So take a gander at that superfood ball. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my hands real quick. And we're gonna move over to the next ball. How fast is this, you guys? Is this crazy? And you can do whatever you want. You don't have to do my recipe, do your own. Call me up, write me and say, Cheri, I did one even better than you. Good, I want it. I'm all into it. Okay. And let's make our second ball. Here we go. We have a beautiful almond butter. This one's a little bit less. That is a cup. That is about a cup. And then we're gonna do some coconut. Exactly a cup. We'll put it on the side. You can see it. Look at equal parts, guys. Equal parts. It's easy to do. Prunes. Pistachios. Look at that. Look at that. Equal. Coconut, almond, prunes. You can use anything you want. These could be cherries, apricots. Just understand it's interchangeable. It's what you like. You're making your own snacks. So there it is. Pistachios, coconut, almond, prunes. Sweet. I love pouring the sweet all over it. That's the best part. Yay. And then my favorite of all is a rose pistachio almond ball with lucuma. And I'm going to do exactly the same amount as I did on those balls because it's exactly the same measurements. There it is. Look at my hand. That is about a half a cup. Boom. It's about 25 teaspoons. Now here's the trick. When you're using food-grade oils that can be eaten, you only need 1 drop or 2 drops, okay? So I'm gonna put it in my hand because I'm gonna mix these balls with my hand. Watch my hand. 1, 2, that's it. That's a food-grade rose oil. And that is all you need. Now you start going to town. You start mixing it up. And this is another superfood ball, but an entirely different flavor. Entirely different. I really want you guys to get creative and call me and say, Cheri, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it. I'm making my own balls. I'm doing my own thing. And I'm going to be so proud. Right there. Oh, look at the texture. You see that stickiness? That's exactly what you want. Oh, let me smell this. Oh, my goodness. You guys are going to flip out. These are delicious. And if you want to go crazy, you could roll them in cacao. I think because it's a pistachio rose, it might really be nice to just roll it in either some nuts or in some sesame seeds. Oh, look at that. So sticky, so perfect. Really get it. Look how I'm using my fists and I'm just moving it around. I remember doing this with my mom, but we were using the wrong foods back in those days. Flour and butter, and no. Our butter is our coconut oil. Our flour is our seeds and nuts. Our sweeteners are our lacumas, our honeys, and our dates. Our binders are our sticky dates and figs. Paste. Yes. And there it is. I mean, how many minutes did that take? Nothing. You grab it, your size ball, whatever you like. And a lot of people put them in the dehydrator, and dehydrate their balls. I don't. I put them in the refrigerator. I roll them. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. Once again, do we want to roll it in that? Do we want to roll it in that? Do we want to roll it in coconut? Let's do coconut. So, look how pretty they are. And people will be so jealous of you. You're going to have such good food, and they're going to have garbage. And then you can start sharing these recipes with your friends. I'm going to flip this guy over, and there it is. 2 balls. Look at those beautiful balls. And now, last but not least, once again, you can put this cacao in anything, but I chose to keep the cacao for the bark. I'm going to wash my hands real quick, right here. Perfect. And we end with this magical cacao. I told you I could make cacao in 30 seconds, and I'm gonna do it. Let me get my hands clean, and we're gonna hit it. We're gonna see how fast we can do this. Equal parts of sweetener to oil to cacao. So watch, I'm gonna do it this way so you can really see it. Right there, honey. Let's do it. Let me find a little spoon. Get that coconut oil, and we're gonna go up. Love coconut oil. Coconut oil. Just wanted to get all that coconut oil out of there. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. It was exactly equal parts. So maybe you're making a batch just for you. You're making 2 tablespoons of honey, I'm making cups. I'm making a lot of chocolate. So there we go. There's equal honey to coconut oil. Look at it, you can see it. Boom. And then the exact same for the cacao. Watch. And now you have, I hope that was 30 seconds. Watch this. That is raw chocolate. You do not have to buy garbage chocolate. You have to make, whoa, look at that, look at that, look at that. You have to make your own chocolate. Always. And then you'll have tons of it in your freezer. You know how much chocolate this is for one person? And if you don't have fancy chocolate molds, like little hearts and stuff, you can order them online. Put it in an ice tray. Cheap, free, as a matter of fact. And there it is. And this stuff freezes up so quickly because it's coconut oil. Freezes the second you put it in the freezer. It's already starting to set. Look at that. And you can use fancy equipment, but I just wanted to show you that I could make chocolate with nothing. I can make chocolate out of the back of my car. Boom. Don't forget the cinnamon. I love cinnamon. I always load it, punch it. Salt. That's a good tablespoon for that much. I'd actually do more than a tablespoon. I do a tablespoon and a half. Boom. And then Madagascar vanilla, but we already put it in. You can always add more. And check it out. Guess what else we could do? We could add lucuma. We could add maca. We could add a superfood into the chocolate, but I'm not going to. I want to leave it so it looks like a bark. And then if you ever want to taste your food, you guys, as you're making it and you're a restaurant owner, you got to use the top of your hand. Just tap it on the top of your hand and go like this. Yeah! Wow! This is amazing. Okay, so, I mean, you could go all day and blend it and add, you could do rosemary, rose oil, turmeric, pepper. You could do spicy chocolate, any kind of chocolate on the planet that you love. But watch what I'm gonna do. I wanted to use this beautiful Bulgarian bowl because I don't get to use bowls like this ever. And I'm gonna pour this chocolate right here, right there. And if you want, we could put the rest of it in an ice tray and make little cubes of chocolate. But watch this. Then I take either the crushed up nuts or the solid ones. I might want some solid ones. Look at that. I love hazelnuts to be solid. Maybe you want to see a cashew. Maybe you want some raisins. Whatever it is that you want to do, you do it. Look how fun to just be a medley of things. And then why not top it like that? What? That's how they make chocolate in the world. Cheaper, faster, and better. Okay? We're gonna freeze that, and then all we're gonna do is take a little spatula around the side. It's gonna pop off the tray, and we break it into pieces. And you've got chocolate for days, girls. Okay? So let's just recap what we've done here. This is amazing. Superfood Vitamineral green ball. Boop. And we've got a beautiful lucuma superfood ball as well. And you can roll them in anything you want. So have fun. Don't limit yourself. Go crazy. Play with the levels of things. And tell me what you've done. Hope to see you soon back here at Udaya. My name is Cheri Ray. Have a great day.